Hello, I'm Miss Dawn from the Porter County Public Library System, and I am here today to read a fun story about science. But before we do that, let's sing our hello song. If your name is Dawn, you get 1 tap. If your name is Jamie, you get 2 taps. Jamie. If your name is Caroline, you get 3 taps. Caroline. Are we ready? Rum tum tum, I gotta find rum. Rum tum tum, I gotta find rum. My name is Dawn. Now we're going to do that again, and you can fill in your name. Rum tum tum, I gotta find rum. Rum tum tum, I gotta find rum. My name is. Oh, you did such a great job with that. Well, this is a fun book. It's called Experiment Number 256 by Marty Kelly. And the boy in here is very creative, and he wants to make something special. We will see what he makes. This is Ian's Science Journal. Experiment Number 256. Build a jetpack for my dog Wilbur. Notes. Uh-oh, I have quite a few parts left over. I wonder if that's anything that he needs. Notes. Launch was very successful. Jetpack is very fast. Leftover parts may have been the brakes. Oh no, look how fast Wilbur's going. Notes. Leftover parts were definitely the brakes. Adding the turbo boosters was probably a mistake. Lisa is not happy. I think he scared his sister. Notes. Good news. Jetpack works perfectly underwater. Bad news. Rubber Ducky is not happy. And Grandma is not happy. Notes. Mom's downward dog turned into an upward dog. Yoga pants are surprisingly flammable. And guess what? Mom is, can you say it with me? Not happy. Notes, more good news. No broccoli left in the garden for dinner tonight. More bad news. Wilbur completely missed the peas. And the lawn gnome is, can you say it with me? Not happy. Notes, garden fence needs some repairs. Wilbur got tangled up in the undies that Mrs. Marino was hanging on the line. Mrs. Marino was, you guessed it, not happy. Notes, Turbo Blaster was definitely a huge mistake. Wilbur is gone. Notes, I launched my best friend into space. He doesn't have a space helmet, and he didn't even pack a snack. Look at Wilbur. He does not look happy. Notes, what if Wilbur never comes back? What if I never see him again? And Mrs. Marino is still not happy. And there's Ian looking up. Can you look up? Do you see Wilbur anywhere in the sky? Notes, straps on jetpack not secure. Wilbur brought Mrs. Marino's underwear back. And guess what? Mrs. Marino is still not happy. Conclusion, building a jetpack for my dog was not the best idea I ever had. Notes, Wilbur is, say it with me, not happy. Experiment number 257. Recycle jet parts into Snap Blaster. Doesn't that sound good? I think I would make a pizza blaster. What would you make? I like that idea. Notes. Aim could be more accurate. Wilbur is finally happy. Look, he's eating all those treats. And guess what? Mrs. Marino is still not happy for some reason. Experiment number 258. Build a jetpack for Mrs. Marino. Notes: make sure the straps are secure and use 2 turbo blasters. That's fun. What can you build? I like to take things and just build random stuff. One of the other things that I want to do is we are going to sing a song. And it's a very simple song. We're going to pretend we're a robot. Can you move like a robot or talk like a robot? And this is very, very simple. If you're a robot and you know it, clank your coils. If you're a robot and you know it, clank your coils. If you're a robot and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're a robot and you know it, clank your coils. If you're a robot and you know it, stomp your gears. If you're a robot and you know it, stomp your gears. If you're a robot and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're a robot and you know it, stomp your gears. If you're a robot and you know it, press your buttons. Beep, woo, ha. If you're a robot and you know it, press your buttons. Beep, woo, ha, wah. If you're a robot and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're a robot and you know it, press your buttons. Beep, beep, choo, ah, clink, clank. Wonderful. Well, now you're in for a treat because Miss Kate is going to show you how to make a fun science craft.
Hi kids, guess what? We're going to make a really great science craft today. We wanted to do something along the lines of crazy science experiments, but how can you take that home in a bag? So we decided to do the next best thing, which is a miniature Albert Einstein, which is kind of fun. He's got some crazy hair. You need to look up Albert Einstein sometime. He did some really amazing things. Science, physics, math, he was so smart. And this is the kind of craft that I know all you smart scientists out there can put together, no problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a toilet paper tube. I'm sure everybody has one of those at home. Make sure you save it after you use it up. You've got it here. You are going to need a piece of paper, just about that height. So when you wrap it around him and glue him in place, usually just a glue stick will do it, it'll cover about 3/4 of him, okay? So he still has plenty of room for his face. So you're gonna glue that around him, and then you're going to draw a really awesome lab coat, maybe a bow tie, a pocket on him, make him look very sciencey. And then you can draw 2 little eyes and some eyebrows and a little nose and mouth on him. And then the fun part, you get to glue some crazy hair. So you're gonna just take a glue stick and cover it really good at the top and just take a glop of this and glue it on. Just let it sit and it'll stick, okay? Just leave it alone for a little while, it'll stick. And then you're gonna peel a little bit of it off to make a mustache. You're gonna glue that right under his nose. So you can almost see his mouth under that bushy mustache of his. And that's all there's to it. Really easy, right? I think everybody can do that, and it turns out so cool. So that's the craft for this week. Hey, how about a joke? Why did the germ cross the microscope? Have any idea? To get to the other slide. Have a good day.